Hello! My name is Kallista and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. In the last episode, the students were agreeing with Kaede that the culprit and the mastermind are one in the same, and if they continue along that line of logic, things may get very, very dire for them. Now then, here comes Kokichi bringing in the cold hard truth, whatever that means. Then here it comes, the cold hard truth.
Huh? I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
Did you?
What?
Why are you surprised?
'Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date!
How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah, I guess now he's one with the wind.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all badass! Just to die like a little punk.
Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation! Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
I mean, he could just be lying. That is a very strong possibility. He could just be talking out of his arse right now.
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
Oh. Are you going to point the finger at Kaede or Shuichi?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
Because if you are pointing the finger at Kaede or Shuichi, I mean, that would make a lot of sense.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
What?
Oh shit, I had forgotten that Mew made them. I had forgotten that Mew made them. I mean, he's not right, but his logic is sound. Like, that was a really good deduction. That was a really good deduction, Kokichi. I'd give him a round of applause, but unfortunately, I'm holding a controller, and I don't like him, so I'm not going to bother putting it down.
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
What the fuck?
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew?
Come on, let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
Tenko, no! Tenko, no! Everyone's starting to suspect Mew, but is that really okay? From here on out, blue-coloured weak spots will appear. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue points, then these blue-coloured weak spots will be called agree points. Okay, so this is making a comeback. When shooting agree points with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their statement, they will complement each other, resulting in a consent. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. You can also V-consent, so if you're confident, give that a shot. Thank you for your time. Respectfully, System. Okay, what have we got?
Why don't you just admit it already?
Ah.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
Oh, I like that she's in the middle
So you knew
now.
nothing about the trap in the library?
All on her own.
I'm telling you, I had no idea!
Let's see what we've got.
Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
The person who made the cameras would have known their blind spots too.
Yeah, well, I didn't make the cameras either!
No, now you're lying. Now you're lying. The two that draw my attention there, Kyo's account and Kibo's account. There we go. Kyo's account was that they were all in the dining room. Him, Samugi, and Mew. Mew's so shaken up that she's starting to dig herself deeper with her own lies. I need to take her side. Rushing to judgment will only make things worse.
Why don't you just admit it already?
Yeah, we want that.
You're the culprit.
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea!
It's coming up.
Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay? I agree with that.
Boom.
I don't think Mew went to the basement either. Right, Kyo?
Of course she didn't. Miu was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
What?
That's too sad to make sense.
I'm with you, Monophony. I'm with you, Monophony. I don't understand.
That's Pops for you.
So there you have it. Miu's alibi.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
Madam. Madam, What do you mean lackluster? What do you mean lackluster? Are we looking at the same chest when we look at Kaede and Madam?
What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail war are you from?
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey! Don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
Oh my god. I don't particularly like Mew, but she does come out with some amazing insults at times.
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean!
Also, I struggle to remember the voice actors' names, but this guy is doing a cracking job. He did amazing when he was voicing Fuyuhiko, Baby Gangster. But oh my god, he is knocking it out of the park as Kokichi.
Hey, I feel a lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
Samugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Samugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say?
I swear to God, if you all start talking about... Don't do it. Don't do it.
Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now! Ew! Why?
Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
Kill them! Kill them all!
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
Here's the thing, in any other crime, I could understand this line of logic. However, because everyone roughly was in groups, beyond Ryoma and Kibo, who were in their rooms, we don't know where Kokichi was, but he was on his own somewhere. Like, apart from that, everyone else was in little groups, and no one was like, oh, I saw such a person going down the corridor on their own, and then that person saying, I didn't do that. Like, if that was the case, then I could understand the idea of like, oh, someone disguised themselves because, you know, someone was seen by two different people in two separate locations. So where was the real, you know, person? Like, I could understand if that was part of this crime, but it isn't. So I'm really confused as to why they keep pushing the idea that like, oh, Tsumugi could have disguised herself as someone when no one's brought up like, oh, I saw this person. I didn't do that. Like, I'm very confused as to why this is being pushed.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
Yeah, it's the Cospox. Excuse. Oh, it's white!
I get it.
I was pressing A.
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
I was pressing A, like, why isn't this going through? It's Y. It's Y to confirm here. Okay, I can remember that.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in Cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the Cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise.
And there's no indication that anyone was in disguise, so I don't know why you'd think that.
Sorry about that, Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like, it's a good idea. It's a good idea, but that would be like in this exact crime, someone going, but what if someone committed credit card fraud? It's like, what does that have to do with this? What if the crime revolved around credit cards, then yeah, someone being able to do credit card fraud would be, you know, a major clue, but in this crime, there's no evidence that people were in places other than where they said they were, because the vast majority of people were in groups. So the idea that like, oh, someone disguised themselves and was wandering around, like it doesn't really factor in here.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
That hurts because I agree with you, Kokichi.
Well, fuck you too!
Haha!
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall. So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
Huh? Can they?
No, I don't think that's how this works.
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw... Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rentaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
Nope.
Ha! But of course!
Why are you laughing? That includes you too.
Excluding Rentaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement. I love how everyone's concerned, and then there's just Angie who's like, hey! Like, Angie, you a crazy hoe. Angie, you a crazy hoe. And I'm into it. Is the mastermind of this killing game? The person who's making us endure all these terrible things?
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
No, Kyo! Put your dick away!
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low. I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
This is... Again, I'm like... The fact that the game is repeatedly calling out, hey, Maki knows how to fight. Maki looks like she could kill someone. Like, the game is pointing out again and again and again, you should question her ultimate. You should question if she is the ultimate child caregiver.
Stop being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
She didn't say I couldn't do that. If someone pointed at me and was like, oh, look at Callista, she totally looks like she could kill anyone or kill someone, I'd say, no, I couldn't. What are you talking about? The fact that Maki instead chooses to deflect rather than reject. Oh, stop being so stupid. The culprit could be anyone, like Kaito. Look at him, I'm deflecting. She doesn't say, no, I couldn't. I couldn't kill someone. That is interesting.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
That's right, Gonta. That's right, you defend yourself.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work.
I can see that. There are certain people who I'm like, I don't think they will commit murders. And I'm like, she's just too lazy. Himiko's just too lazy. I think it's far more likely that she'll be killed than kill someone. Then again, with the right motive. With the right motive, I would say that's... Kyo I'm on the fence with. Kyo I'm on the fence with because he is so horny and weird. I'm like, he is totally capable of committing a murder. But the fact that he's saying this shit makes me think he wouldn't. But with the right motive, I'm like, you could... I don't know. Himiko, I'm like, she's too lazy. She's too lazy unless something was presented like Himiko is a fraud, she doesn't know magic, and, you know, it's all a bunch of bullshit. We have video proof that it's all a bunch of bullshit. I could see Himiko at that being like, oh shit, I've got to cover that up. But if it was just something like, oh god, I'm trying to think back to the motives of the first game. I can only remember the embarrassing secret one. I can't remember, but if it was something slightly more generic, I don't think she'd be spurred into action. With Himiko and Kyo, I'm like, they would need very specific material, a very specific motive to push them into action. Otherwise, I think they're safe.
I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
Now let's listen to Angie's alibi.
We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's all right, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
Listen to everyone's statements? That's right. I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Oh.
Don't thrust the blame onto me, you degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy.
Himiko, how old are you?
Really? I have an alibi. I'm not the culprit, too.
Oh, okay. Oh no, all three people are talking at once. Everyone is clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. Oh, I couldn't have been in the disco. Sad times. Oh, that's right. It's time. You will now be thrown into a mass panic debate. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. Okay. Okay. But remain calm. It's just like a non-stop debate. You're just hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more clearly. Sort through everyone's opinions and find the lie or contradiction and refute it. I'm just looking. Is there a... It doesn't look like there's a concentrate button. I assume that just hovering over the triangle we want will make us concentrate on that. I'm assuming so. Sort through everyone's opinions, find the lie or contradiction, and refute it. You can also use V counter, so if you're confident, give that a shot. Sorry to take up your time. Thanks for being a sport about it. Okay.
I have an alibi.
Oh my god.
I would never punch a culprit.
Oh lord. Oh lord.
A true Aikido master would never do something so dishonorable.
I'm just...
Remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Okay, we have actually something
None of
here.
us there could have killed him.
Yeah, I didn't see any other... I didn't actually see any other, weak spots. All the different voices are confusing me, but Kaito's statement was suspicious, right? I'll be fine as long as I stay calm and listen for everyone's unique voice.
I'll prove my innocence to you guys.
I'm a little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a foe from
What about the guy who wanted us all in the basement?
A true Aikido master would
What?
never do something
Are you
so
talking about me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Oh, no!
Robot? Like Kibo?
None of us
No!
there could have killed him.
Maki, he wasn't the only one who left. He wasn't... I know what to do, though. I know what to do.
I'll prove my innocence to you guys.
Yeah, we can fast forward. This is so handy.
Strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Robot? Like
I hear
Kibo?
it! Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rentaro?
Oh no! Not my good boy! We can't turn the eye of suspicion onto the goodest of boys!
That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec! Idiot!
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes. Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Oh, come on! How is looking at Bug supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
But why did you lock the door?
'Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta? Why?
I don't suspect you, Gonta. I don't suspect you. You're the goodest of boys.
Because you don't have an alibi.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
Bless him! Bless him so much!
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
How dare you? I won't choose him.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Buddy, don't put all this pressure on him. I don't know if he can handle it, especially not while making that face.
Okay, Gonta will try. For everyone's sake.
Attaboy.
Fight, Gonta! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Is Angie on crack? Crack would explain so much of her behavior. Like, Angie, who gave her the drugs? Who did this? Kyo, was it you?
Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead!
This debate is getting loud and heated, but if I just focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind. Okay. What we got?
Gonta not culprit! 'Cause to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though.
I think it
There
has
should
to
have
be
been a
this.
door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door, you can quickly go in and out of the library.
Except you
Then
can't.
we got past the camera somehow.
You can't because it's broken.
And killed Rantaro. Well, that's settled. Let's go home.
No!
Is not settled! Gonta not culprit!
Yeah. Could Gonta have gone to the library from the AV room without anybody noticing? Could he really have done it?
Gonta not culprit!
Because to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are.
Having this fast forward is so convenient.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
Okay.
The sliding door across from the rear
I
entrance,
think it's coming up.
correct?
With that sliding door...
No, that's wrong!
Nice!
It's not possible to use the sliding door.
You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack.
Damn straight! And with this amazing piece of evidence clearing Gonta's name, I am gonna bring this episode to a close right here. So please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista, thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.